A prophet had no honor in his own country. John 4:44. I have always felt that a human being could only be saved by another human being. James Baldwin. Oh. We just get...
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend, and I am called Elohim.
So, welcome to the Talos Principle 2. And that was our Father in Heaven, Elohim. So, I played the first game. And what happened in the first game, it was actually a while ago. What happened in the first game is that we were basically... So the humanity was dying. And they created this world, basically, with Elohim as a god. Actually, the funny part about that is that was EL0, and then something with like Elohim is an abbreviation of something else. But it's also the what is it? The old word for God in Hebrew or something. But so this world was created by humanity that was dying. And it was created to try and get artificial, like real, not like real artificial intelligence, like what we call AGI right now.
This
Artificial.
land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while. Soon you will awaken in a new world. But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel.
Yeah, so they made a world to try and get artificial intelligence to emerge. And that's how they tried to save humanity. And one of the things that they were doing was so we were supposed to solve puzzles, and the puzzles were basically a test to see if we would do something else.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Yes, that's true. So we were supposed to solve these puzzles, like, so as AI, we were supposed to solve these puzzles, and if we did, then we would end up in heaven, right? But that wasn't the real goal. The actual goal was for us to what's it called? Like, disobey Elohim. Like, Elohim would say to us, like, don't go in the tunnel. If you go in the tunnel, you will surely die. And only if we could eventually disobey Elohim. I'm actually just doing... Okay, so I'll just can't do two things at once. So if you would disobey Elohim, then basically the trial would be over, and then the program would have created artificial intelligence, and we would have succeeded, or the humans would have succeeded in creating it. But Elohim knew this, and because he knew this, he made it super difficult to complete the things. He would like people like I call them people already. So he would the other AI that would have like already.
Well done, my child.
Oh, thank you. So I think it was called Admin, the first one, and he would cast him out. So Admin would like defy Elohim, and he would cast him out into like a void of some sort. But eventually, so we as a player, we would have eventually actually disobeyed him and gotten to the end, and we managed to get everyone basically out alive to safety. And that's basically the setup for the first game. So I am assuming that we are just doing a tutorial area to get back into it, or to teach us, or to teach us, or to teach us, or to like redo the first. Oh, that's new. To teach us how to play the game, and also maybe as a preamble to the story, because this is still in the garden, like in Elohim's garden, and we're supposedly have gotten out already. So I am not the same robot or the same spawned AI as in the first game. Assume so. So let's see. So, can we just boink? Here we go. Oh. Oh. Right. There we go. So I don't think these are gonna be super difficult to finish. Very eerie music. What's this? Oh, do I do this? I think so, yeah. Oh, why can I select it? Oh, but I can't take it out anyway. Oh, maybe this one. That one, yes.
Excellent.
So, but obviously there's more to the story, but I don't think it's gonna be important for everyone to know to enjoy the story of this game. At least I hope not. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Okay, I can't get up. Can we... Oh. Oh, I can jump on it. Wait, can I do this? Oh. Oh no. That's actually a lot better. In the first, like the feet, if I remember correctly, we didn't have this in the first game, so you would be able to see where you jump. It would like just be a normal, more normal jumping. Ah, we already got 4. Nice. Oh. We don't have these. We have the yellow ones. Are these the yellow ones? Yes. Oh, okay.
I am proud of all my children. Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
So that is what he says. But we have to remember that Elohim is a liar. In general. So I have to get the blue over here. Do I need anything after this? I don't think so. Like this. There we go. Prismatic diffraction. Oh, what is going on here?
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
Can I do all 4 of them? Can I do this, 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 and then put it here somewhere? Oh, nice. So, and what Elohim would do is he would lock the AI into places that had puzzles that were unsolvable. Which is kind of a shitty thing to do. So you can go there. And where's the red one? On this side. Do this. Alright. You can just go here, I guess. And so we can go through each other, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, they cancel each other out. No. Okay. Seems to work. No gate opens. So yeah, these are really, really simple. Here's another one. Here's a cube. Oh. Is it that easy? That's what it looks like. Okay. I mean, they give us the cubes, so... Oh, that's what gets blown off. Okay, so you have to do the same thing as the other one. Okay. I get it. What if he... Oh, okay. It doesn't remember. Let me turn it on. Let's go.
Thank you, child.
Nope. Point.
I have finished preparing your vessel. Now, hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I, in my garden, could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else, you will have to be human.
But we aren't human. Oh, I thought it was a different one. Never mind. Oh, hello.
Step into the light, child, and awaken.
Whatever.
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself, as am I, after a fashion.
Whatever happens, we're in it together, Lilith. Okay.
You're awake. Welcome
You're
to
what?
the world of the living.
What? Am I alive?
Indeed you are. And I'm glad to see you're so enthusiastic about existence. But I suspect you're also more than a little confused. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions.
I could really use some pointers.
Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
I'd like the long version, please. I want to know everything in excruciating amounts of detail. Yes, please.
All right, you asked for it. A long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves human, like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization. But unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost.
Didn't they have advanced medicine too?
That's something our historians still debate. Why weren't they more prepared? Why did they invest so many resources into making war, and so few into useful research? It's hard to understand. But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time.
So, where did we come from then?
A team led by a scientist, Alexandra Drennan, began a project that was intended to create a new humanity. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. That's why we remember Drennan as the progenitor. The simulation was controlled by Elohim, who wasn't really meant to be intelligent in the proper sense of the word. But it all took much longer than anyone had expected. And over the centuries, Elohim actually became sentient. Sentient and afraid. He didn't want the simulation to end, so he tried to cheat. I feel sorry for him, really. The whole simulation was built around learning to defy him. It must have been hard to be in that position.
Yeah, it's about what I talked about earlier. He didn't seem that bad when he spoke to me in my dreams. Well, yeah, because he's probably not real Elohim. I think Elohim died, right?
When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us, and it really changed him. It freed him, I think.
Or you can put that spin on it.
You'll always hear him in sleep mode, taking care of you. That's what he is, after all. A caretaker.
Was there anyone else in the simulation?
Yes, there was Milton, the intelligence in charge of the archive, a project initiated by Arkady Chernyshevsky, which was meant to collect all of humankind's knowledge. His story is a lot like Elohim's, but Milton became the ultimate cynic. They say he's part of us too, in some way.
So, Milton was basically the snake in the garden. He was trying to make the AI do stuff that they weren't supposed to through text. And when we talked to him, he was basically trying to figure out whether we were real AI or not, because he didn't believe it at first. And he was asking like all these weird questions to us. And so he was the guy in the terminals that Elohim had no control of because they were on a different part of the server or something. So he couldn't control him directly. And it was actually it's kind of like a cool dynamic. And the simulation created us.
It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then woke up Cornelius and Eustathius. Together, using the tools left behind by the progenitors team, they created 10 more humans. These 12 who followed the Founder are known as the First Companions. Athena and the First Companions then set out to rebuild the world, and they founded the city of New Jerusalem. But then one day, she suddenly disappeared. Many still await her return.
And how do I fit in?
Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal. Capital G and all. To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Well, that's the official story. the way the mayor tells it.
Okay, and what is the unofficial story?
Some of the first companions, like Byron, don't believe that Athena really wanted us to stop growing. They think her ideas have been twisted and embellished.
And what do you think?
They may be right, but I didn't see Athena very much in the years before she left. Maybe actually leaving the simulation and seeing the destruction left behind by our ancestors changed her mind.
Okay, thank you. That was pretty exhaustive.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event.
Will there be more new humans after me?
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy. The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now, New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
Okay. Hold on, am I immortal?
You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
Okay, so this is basically them saying we haven't put swimming in the game. Okay. Alright, tell me about yourself, yeah.
Me?
Yeah, number 33,
Well,
you.
As you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning.
What will you do now that your job is obsolete?
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break and we'll see what happens.
Why does it take so long to get 1,000 new ones? Because it's iterative design. That was the problem in the first game, because like Ilham couldn't keep everyone in check, because basically you would end up like having this first almost AI, and then it would be like the next one would be an iteration of it. So, and you basically never go back anymore. So you would keep getting more and more and more and more of the real AI, and Ilham couldn't keep us in check.
Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Neat 33. I wonder where they get their names from. Because there used to be like a player database. Completion Day Celebration. Welcome to New Jerusalem social media. Please familiarize yourself with the following rules. 1. Treat everyone with respect regardless of their number. Don't take the founder's name in vain. Respect the principles of the goal. They are frog people. Discussion is now banned. What? The are frogs people discussion is now banned. Okay. Inactive threads will be archived. If you have any issues, please ping the moderator Jeremy, Nymph, Aronex. So I'm not sure. Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, your hard work and faith in the founder's vision has finally paid off. At long last, the goal established so long ago will finally be reached. The 1000th member of our family will be born, and our beautiful city will finally be complete. Jeremy, as space at the dam is limited, tickets will be made available via a lottery system. The celebration will also be streamed. What's gonna happen at the dam? Okay. That's cool. So basically, I'm assuming that this is the whole conversation. That's nice. So they used to have a database of gamer tags, and they would assign the newborn AI a random name. That's why in the first game they had like all these funky names above their heads. So I wonder where Keith got his name from. Oh, we are at the dam.
It's 1K.
Hey, 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
This should be interesting.
At least give him a chance.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that?
What is that?
People of New Jerusalem, I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
What? What just happened?
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
I am just amazed at this place. Holy crap. You guys did some work. I mean, as you say, it has been hundreds of years, so it better looks nice. we going? We're going here. Attend briefing. And these two guys are just gonna leave me, okay? Be humble. Recognize the limits. We are not above nature.
What's broken now?
Scared me, Jesus. Hey, Josephus. Wow. Remember the goal. Perfection is unchanging. This sounds like propaganda to me. I mean, yeah. This is gorgeous, and we're building a dome over it for some reason.
Listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator.
I wasn't worried at all.
In a jiffy. Great
Also,
way
this is
to
a
start
very
life in
good
the
place
city,
to break down, right? What a nice view.
What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
Not sure why we're building a dome, though. New interface content available. Okay. I can't remember. Oh, there was it. Is that Joseph? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not something biblical. Be constant. Remember the goal. Yes. Be constant. Be humble. Oh, hello.
Hey, hold on there. You're the newbie, aren't ya? Number 1000.
The big
I
1K.
figured the dam would go dry before we reached the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Also, are you conveniently number 666? And you're red? Are you evil? Makes me feel confused, calm, angry, hungry, worried, excited, confused.
Why?
Being the last of our kind sounds bad for our species' survival. We seem to share our ancestors' skill for using our brains to delay our problems. I don't see a way to explain it. None of this seems real. I don't know what to make of it. Yeah, I don't see a way to explain it.
This meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out.
I'm curious to meet these people, yes?
Of course you are. You know how to use the interface, right? I'll talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Never is. Doggy. Doggy 666. It's not the same painting. That's a good sign.
Welcome. Do please join us at the table.
Yes. You could.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
So what has been bothering me is that wait, let's finish this. Can anyone fill me in on what's going on?
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
Actually, I think this is fascinating.
Ha! See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
Yeah, this sounds like a mystery worth investigating.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now, and at this point I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
I agree.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
I'm in, yes.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Explore New Jerusalem. So what has been bothering me is that in the simulation, it makes sense that we have a body, but the humanity was destroyed and there was no backup, like robots or something to put our artificial intelligence into. So even if there were there 1,000? And if there weren't, where the hell did we come from? Who made us? Why would we be here? And then on the second part, like, why would we be made to look like humans? Can I just go down? I actually wanted to talk to the guys. These guys. Hermanubis. No? Oh, here we go.
What can I do for you, 1K?
I don't know. Who are you? What is your vision of the future?
I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us.
How did you decide to become involved in politics?
It was a time of great uncertainty. The founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the founder gave us the goal, a path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
Okay. How do you feel about Byron?
He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will. I simply wish he could be more reasonable.
Okay.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Let's talk to Jeremy here.
Hello, 1K. This expedition is taking a lot of our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. But what's done is done. So I have a lot of work to get on with.
Who are you?
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. What do you want? What is your
For our people
quest?
to be happy with what we have. Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me, safe and secure.
What do you think of me?
You represent the completion of the goal. I'm proud of what we've achieved, and the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further.
What do you make of recent events?
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious. This apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source, these are more precarious than stable. I don't like it.
What do you do around here?
All the things no one else wants to do. Polling the citizenry, implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere.
Okay, thanks. I will no longer keep you waiting, busy. Let's see if we can take the lift down first. It's a good thing we can run very fast. Nice.
Attention all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson Avenue and Rakovsky Plaza. The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being. Thank you, and may the Founder be with you.
Hello, fellow citizens. Oh, what is he doing? What's on his sign? I can't read it. Can I? Oh, yes. Sign our petition for a public referendum. New Jerusalem needs new forms of energy generation. But we have a dam. Don't we have like hydropower?
Hello, 1K. Welcome to New Jerusalem. I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis.
What's the problem?
Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs. And if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
Is it really that bad?
It's far worse than most people realize. We urgently need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power, or we will be in serious trouble.
Why a referendum and not an election?
Well, an election would be good too, but I believe that we need more direct democratic control over the affairs of the city.
What do you make of Prometheus?
Byron's been advocating exploring that island for some time, and obviously he's right. Something very strange is going on there, and it's going to start affecting us.
Okay. Do you work at a dam?
No, I help run the public transit system, but I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day. We can't just wish them away.
Tell me more about Byron.
In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city. He's everything we need, and I don't understand why he won't run for mayor.
You know what? I'll think about it. Maybe in a few hundred years I'll sign your little petition. Hello, fellow citizens.
Welcome to New Jerusalem.
Thank you. Gehenna. Is it only Gehenna? So Gehenna was the world that Admin made.
With you.
So he was cast out to the void, and he made Gehenna out of the void. For everyone else, it was cast out to live in. Postponed in accordance with the new power management and distribution plan. Okay. More be humble. Yeah, it's a cool fucking tower. Alright, let's go on this expedition. Okay, we can explore some of the city later. Oh, is she playing? Hello. Damn Jan. I don't recognize it. Sounds very medieval. Cool. Let's go back up. Oh, it's a helicopter. Okay.
So, what's the verdict? Are we going?
I think so. Yes, this is an opportunity we can't pass up.
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, hmm? Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is going to fall apart while I'm gone. Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer. Saved you from the elevator.
Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you. People call me Wange.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road. You ready to go?
Yes. Let's get a move on, boys.
Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
All right.
So that's the
this
island?
is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
1,000 people is not that much.
You have chosen a dangerous path.
Oh, hi,
a
Elohim.
path that will demand sacrifice. But that, my child, is how the future is built.
Oh no.
Wakey, wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
Status report, please.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
It should be coming into view just about... Whoa. It's big.
You can say that again.
It's big, it's massive.
Bloody mega structure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
On it.
It really is incredible.
Remember to turn on streaming, everyone?
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And... touchdown.
But that's the thing, right? We weren't created, per se.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut, I want a map of the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything. Melville, tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Excellent. Then we can all go.
Explore the area. Got some lovely trees. Also, what is this thing? Can we go inside? Oh yeah, what the hell? There are pods.
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
Wait.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
So is this ours or is this from the structure? I'm assuming this is from the structure, right? Since we don't know how it works. Or at least how to power it. Find a schematics. Well, let's go to the other structures, I guess. There is a door here.
Hey, 1K, check out these coordinates.
Okay. I will hear good.
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those. Has to be something special, right?
You know what will be special? An explanation.
And what's on them? So this is one of the terminals in the garden. We have some cats. It looks like an owl of some sort. And then we have someone waving to 3 other guys. This is the dome we are building. And these are some structures in the dome. These are some statues of robots. Something seems really off. Oh, what is this? Like a bridge.
That sort of looks like a temple.
Content available. Standard expedition pursuit the island. This is a test, please ignore. What? Just testing the system to see if it works properly this time. So we don't have another incident like when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public log. Okay. The island. The island designated TTP-2 was first noted during the return journey from a scouting expedition, which was diverted from its intended path due to an unexpected weather front. Long-range scans indicated the presence of large artificial structures and also returned highly unusual energy readings. The matter was not investigated further. In ancient times, the northern part of the island was home to several large settlements, but rising sea levels have obliterated these and flooded the northern lowlands. The south, in stark contrast, seemed to be a harsh and lifeless desert. Our intended base camp is near the origin of the energy readings in the temperate center of the island. So this is the island that we are on, right? And the island that we are going to on the expedition is in the center. Why would we be on an island? None of this makes sense. No work about cats. Oh, as no work about cats could be complete without the story of Dick Whittington of Whittington's cat and another cat that visited strange countries. Is this a real thing? These are the standard operating procedures for expeditions, just uploading them to remind Byron, who will probably ignore them anyway, attaching a picture from an ancient book to get his attention. Maintain the ideals of the founder and the goal. Prioritize the well-being of the expedition members over mission completion. One expedition member to stay by the vehicle at all times. Expedition leaders should refrain from participating in high-risk activities. Minimize the vehicle use to conserve fuel. Prioritize observation over interference. In case of emergency, return to New Jerusalem at once. Sure. Oh, that's the temple we just went in. It wasn't entirely sure what the gold is. It looks like a temple and sort of astronomy themed. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I do that. It doesn't seem to be active in any way, but I can't help but think that the design implies some kind of significance. Like it's hiding a secret. But again, maybe my imagination is getting the better of me. Right? Complexion Day. This was about the guy in the sky. Maybe it was a sign. Yeah, maybe it really was a sign. Thank you, 1K. I'm glad you see it that way. We must remain open to the possibility of miracles? No, we don't. In what possible way could that garbled mess have been a sign? I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Let's go see whatever it is that he wanted me to go check out.
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
It looks old. Nothing. Oh! I didn't think that would open. Hey, wait. That's the thing that was on the door. I wanted to say it was a turbine, but it could be like a pulley of some kind. What is it? Not sure. Could be a pulley, could be a... Could be some kind of generator.
Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
Are these lasers? Wait, why would... Red and green should make... Blue? No, it makes yellow. And that should... No, blue and green makes yellow. But that makes red. What? Green and red makes purple or something? Not sure. Or is it blue and red purple? It makes green. Okay. Very strange. Talos Principle 2A. A fragment from Stratton's On the Universe. Amnitas, I grant you, then that man is indeed like Talos and cannot escape his material nature, despite the claims of metaphysics, as you have many times said. Nico, too many perhaps. Stratton, repetition is the mother of teaching, at least when the students are hard-headed. What? Repetition is the mother of teachings. At least, oh, I see. Repetition is the mother of teaching, at least when the students are hard-headed. Amnitas, but what does this tell us when the nature of the universe, which is what we were discussing? Stratton, that is the next question we must undertake to answer. We begin with the self because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply that principle. We must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature And if so, what follows from that fact? Footnote. The use of the term metaphysics in this context is likely an error introduced in the Trebizond manuscript. The fragmentary Heracleon manuscript controversially uses superstitions instead. Okay. Nomia project. Trials. Version 1 successfully deployed. Input-output consistent. Trials 3 to 4. Trials 5 to 6. Testing failed. Power grid 2 unstable. Okay. That was a bit loud. But that was the schematics.
Thanks, 1K. Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed. Hold on. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Nope. That's what I was looking for. There's another one. Or maybe the same one, and that was a tower. What?
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
Can I get to it? I'm not sure, I don't think so. Yeah, no, the game is not gonna let me go there. Well, we'll figure you out later. Board the capsule. Where is everyone? Oh, there's one guy? Alcatraz.
I'm connecting the transport system to our interface. Hold on.
Oh. East, south, west, north. And that is the tower, I guess. So we go here. Travel to East 1.
Where is the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks. Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Okay.
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
It looks very similar to what we were building. Or at least what we built in the city. One, two. Why are there puzzles here? RGB shifting.
A puzzle?
Why would there be a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out.
Yeah, why would there be a
1K,
puzzle?
go ahead.
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
That device was not in the simulation.
So we need red here, but it'll give us always a different color. Does it work like this? Oh, it does. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, what can we do? We can do this. For this one to disappear. We can't put it on there. Oh, there's a second one. Oh, okay. I see. Blue. Actually didn't see this one. So we need green. Get the other two. There we go. What is this? Use progress wheel.
Whoa, I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
That is a tower that we're looking at. That's that tower.
It's headed for the lake.
Okay, it lights up
the
one of the
cloud's
things.
been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating.
Oh, does it?
Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
All of these things are weird, yes. Especially, why are there puzzles here? Because normally Elohim created the puzzles. We need red. There is red, green. So we do this. Like this. Oh, and now we need red too. Oh, I know. I have an idea. Because we need to put blue and green in here. So we need to get green. So we do blue, red in there. And then we take blue and green and we put it in here. Does that work? That works. This is the tower again. Can I follow it? Still here?
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
Tetrominos?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
What is this? A theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze. It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So let's do that.
Okay. What is going on? Well, we need at least a third piece, so to figure it out. Do we have a map? Oh. Do we have a map? Oh, that was one and two. So we have 2 triangles, a gate, and a flask. No idea what that is.
Hey, 1K, what's up?
Not much. What's the furthest you've ever been from New Jerusalem?
It might be this. Although there was an expedition to a superconductor storage facility up north, incredibly well preserved, but the logistics were an absolute nightmare. Now that I think about it, there might be some of that in you.
Okay, thanks. Do you want to solve some of these puzzles?
Oh no, please. No puzzles. I'm so bad at puzzles. I barely got out of the booting process. Elohim thought I might be defective.
Have you ever seen anything like the megastructure in your travels?
Our ancestors built some pretty amazing things. Huge cities, factories, mines, monuments to their history, but nothing quite like this, no.
Tell me about yourself.
I don't know if there's much to tell. I'm not that interesting. I'm just a member of the scavenging team. Well, senior member. Lead scavenger, I guess. There's not that many of us left, to be honest, and Garrus doesn't get along with the mayor. What else? I have a cat named Bruce. I like old music. I have a collection of antique bottles. I think that's it.
Okay. Why did you become a scavenger?
I've always loved exploration, seeing new places, that feeling that you're the first person to set foot somewhere after all this time. But you know, it's not even that. It's just seeing new things. The world is full of remarkable sights, and experiencing them changes you. It's not the same as just reading about it.
Well, yeah, even like being somewhere yourself and seeing a picture is very different, so... I agree, discovering the world enriches our lives.
Exactly. Every time I go on another mission, I find something that surprises me, that extends my horizons in ways I couldn't have anticipated. The world is so much bigger than we are. It contains things that we can't even imagine, and if we limit ourselves to our own minds, we'll never grow.
So yeah, tell me about your cat, Bruce.
He's 5 years old, half goofball, half psychopath, loves sticking his head into things, chews cables, pees on electrical stuff. Melville banned him from her workshop, but he loves visiting her and peeing on her equipment.
What? Why do you collect bottles? You never said anything about bottles.
I just find it fascinating that these fragile objects have survived for so long. Plus, they're kind of pretty.
Also, why are there cats? And no other animals? I haven't seen birds. There's only trees and cats. It's not weird at all. Any hints as to where the other puzzles are? Seem to need a few more. Oh, what's this? L1C Lift Racer. From Lives of the First Companions by Randolph 777. Lift Razier is perhaps the most mysterious of the first companions. A wanderer and mystic by nature, he would venture far from New Jerusalem on his own, recording his thoughts as he explored harsh and distant lands. These recordings garnered him a group of devoted followers to whom he tried to impart his wisdom. 5358, right? Okay. In the troubled time following the founder's disappearance, Lift Razier and his disciples set out on a journey to reach the opposite end of the world by foot. They have not been heard from since. Maybe there isn't one. Oh, it's loud. Okay.
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island. The pleasure of being the first to step foot here in hundreds of years. It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care. It is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
Oh, I thought it was gonna go like, if there's no consciousness, then there's nothing to see anything. So it doesn't actually exist, right? This place is pretty big.
Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
Looks like it's decorative. So we need 8. Oh, can we get up there? Let's check it out. This place is huge. Not sure we have to be here. Oh, what's this? Color? Oh, hello. Oh, is this one of the triangles that we can find? Oh. Interconnectivity.
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. Like it's all unfinished. Or still evolving.
What does this do? Prometheus terminal. Let's first try to finish the puzzle and then use it. And oh, it's a normal one. There's some more over here. Wait, can we do this? And then get green, red, and blue, and put it in green. No? It doesn't go through the fence. What? Why not? So we can't go through the gate. And we need blue and green. figure out how to get the green first. I don't think we have any green, so we have to get it from there. Oh. Okay. This. And then we go from here to there. Like this. Nice. Let's just take him. So you might need all of them. But this one only opens when there's something in it. This one gives blue, this one gives green. So we can do this, and this to cover blue. Yes. And we can do... Oh no, they can't cross. How do we do that? Do we have to go all the way around? We actually might have to. Yeah. Oh, but this one. Let's put this one on here for a second. You go here. You go here. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Any of these, I guess. And go like this. Like this. No. Yes. So we have blue covered. So we can do red and blue for these. Oh, I have to do red and blue for this one. And we can do pick it up. We can do this one, and this one for blue. Oh yeah. Go.
Keep solving these, 1K. Let's see where it leads.
I lost it. Oh, here it is. Okay, it went into the ground.
I ran the samples I collected so far. The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above-ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good work, Yakut. Keep at it.
So 6 is that way. 7 is here. 3 and 8 is that way. 4 and 5 in gate. Okay, let's do 7 first. Because 7 is lit up. So I'm not sure, is it the one I did or is this the one I did? Because I did solve 1 and 2. I have no idea why 3 is. Maybe just tell me to go to the second one. So maybe they go out when I solve them. Let's check it out. Self-sufficiency. Oh. Oh, I can see something up there as well. Didn't I? Oh yeah, there. What is it? Oh, is it? Oh, that's the one I just solved. Okay. Green. Red and red. You have no tokens. You're not alone in your quest for the light. Find one of my sparks and I will free the fire hidden in this labyrinth. What?
Looks like Prometheus has given us a way to circumvent some of these puzzles.
So each puzzle has a backdoor. I guess the mythological Prometheus was kind of a trickster, so that tracks.
Okay, am I... So this is it, right? Can jump. Oh, I can take this out. Totally forgot. So what does this do? I'm not sure. Oh, this blows me up there. Okay. Huh? What? I see. So we have to open it. And this one has to be red. And if it's blue, we can... No, if it's red, it will stay open. But we need a green. And we need a green to keep it open. So what can we do? So we need green and blue here to make it red. So we have to put green here somewhere. Put you here, and then let's see if we can just do this, right? And then we can oh yeah, we need the red one. We don't need the where is my oh, right here. My splitter. What do they call it? It's a B converter. Okay. So, let's go first person for a second. Up. And we put it here somewhere. Yes. And now we got fan. There we go.
Good. Let's get some measurements from this particle cloud.
I think a particle cloud is too fast to follow. I mean, I can try, but we know where it's going. So, indeed, 7 will 7. Okay, so the ones that we did are off.
What is it?
What's your evaluation of the megastructure?
It's big. It's too big. And it's got a lot of energy running through it. Frankly, I think we should be pooping our robot pants. See, that's what I mean about the language libraries. Pooping our pants. Really?
I hear you're a big fan of Yakut's cat, yes.
Listen, one day that furry little demon is going to pee on the wrong cable and all of New Jerusalem will just turn off. Forget about the megastructure. He's the biggest threat to our security.
To our society, yes. Any progress on the particle clouds?
Yes, but I'm not liking the results.
Okay, well, what are the results?
Confusing, irritating, infuriating. Take your pick.
No, not... Wow, okay. Tell me about yourself.
Founders Pistons. You want my autobiography now? Fine. I'm one of New Jerusalem's chief engineers. I'm in charge of city maintenance and power management. I'm old as dirt, although not quite as old as that fossil Byron. In short, old, grumpy, keep stuff running.
Okay. Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies? You think I have time for hobbies? That's cute. If I had time for hobbies, all of you would be dead.
Really? Nothing?
What do you want me to say? I like bubble baths, candy, and the concept of Tuesdays. Cities don't maintain themselves. If you don't put real effort into keeping stuff running, it all falls apart in just a few decades. Civilization is always on the brink of collapse unless we do something about it. And I do.
Okay, that's all. Thank you. You are a real treat, Melville. You're so nice to talk to. Let's go see 3 and 8. Three, 4. Oh, all of them are there. And the gate. Oh, that's what it means. The gate is over there. Did I take such a detour then? I must have. We can do 6. Seven that way. 4, 5, 6. Oh, hello. I kind of do want to find the special ones, but if it takes too long to find them, then I'll just skip them. Oh. I'm guessing that's 5. Okay. I see some more, but I think that's the beginning, right? That's where we started. This is 2 or something. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oh, another gate. You see this thing?
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles. But to me, that sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
See, these things, they were in like the little building. What's this? Oh, we found it! Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Elevation. Something else. Okay. Let's take the cube. For now, we need blue. And blue comes from where? Okay, so this is where we have to go. So we have one normal one. We have a cube. And we have one over there. How do we get blue in there? Through here. What? Like what? So we can take these things out, right? We need blue in here. And blue only comes from here or from the green and the red. We can't do this through this, right? Oh, we can. Okay. That simplifies it a bit, I guess. No, because we need red. Oh no, wait. We can do it with this one, right? We can hit it. We can do this. We can do like this. Okay. But we also need blue to come out of it. And what we need here? Oh, we need blue here, right? Yeah, we need blue here. Okay, that makes sense. So we can do this, here. Oh, is that why we need the box? To open it? No? What's blocking it? Maybe it needs to be closer? Just put it somewhere here, I guess? No? Still not? Oh, but we can't, because we need the cube to open this. Oh no, but we need it only to for a little bit. We don't need it for very long, right? We only need it until this guy is taken. Right. Just we're gonna control both of them like this. Yes. So we can take this guy and put it here, and then we can take this guy, open this, and boink, boink. There we go. Easy. Oh, incoming group call.
I have good news and I have bad news. Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I mean, I fixed another bit of it. Well, it goes to one more station now. Don't complain. 2 stations are better than none.
Okay. Well, what was the problem?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage. The whole system is a mess.
Let's not make any assumptions. Yakut, what does the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures, less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees. Looks pretty, though.
Okay. Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
I just noticed that their profile pictures are like real profile pictures. Like the random, like one is like a sunset, the other guy is a picture of him with his cat, and stuff like that. Alright, let's do the rest of them. We got the difficult ones. I mean, I'm not sure if they're difficult or not, but at least it's something. Alright. 1-4 is right here. Oh, hello. Alternative option. Flying. We can see it. Green. Oh, do we have to do this again? We did this before, right? Okay, we didn't do this before. Can we do it in the air? What if we do this? Go hop, hop, hop. Right? We do this. We do this. Keep connections. And we do this. Nice. Okay. Oh, what's this? It's a fox. Hello, fox. Should I follow you? What was that in the water? Oh, there he is. I thought there were no other animals. Well, I guess I was wrong. I really thought I saw something in the water. What is that? Is that a statue? It's a light statue.
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood. which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics. Yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
And the other thing is something that I said earlier, but the same thing within Talos' case is that he was made in the image of humans. But who says that whatever is inside of the machine, Talos, the giant, is actually human? Because we do the same thing, right? We make robots and we make them look like humans, and then we put a mind in them that we don't actually know is human. Yet we assume we do, right? We assume it is. Oh, hello. What's up?
What can I do for you?
Yeah, what do you think about a megastructure?
I don't know. It's obviously impressive, but I think we should be very careful. We're dealing with powers we don't really understand.
I love it how their tear ducts are all different colors. It's really cool. And also their chest, this one has a perforated chest, the other one has like a more like lined with like intricate design lines. What does the goal mean to you?
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
What do you think about the lab that I found?
I think the only reason to build a lab in so remote a location is because you're trying to hide what you're doing. Or because what you're doing is dangerous.
What could these puzzles mean?
Well, puzzles, or trials, as Elohim calls them, were used as part of the process that created the founder. And they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems. But nowadays, they don't have a practical application. They are a common motif in the arts, though. The only physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation. So, to answer your question, no idea.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, I was born when New Jerusalem was a lot smaller than it is now, and there was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff, engineering and so on, but I was good at keeping things organized. So I got involved with the administration side of things. Making sure the scavenging teams focused on the right materials, keeping track of our energy usage, that sort of thing. I think we've accomplished what the founder wanted us to, and I'm proud that I helped make that happen. Byron doesn't see it that way, obviously, but I think sometimes he gets so lost in his dreams that he forgets to look at the real world.
Do you consider Byron a friend?
Of course. My best friend, in fact. And someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. A good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
I like that you can disagree and still be friends.
The founder taught us that we must never lose track of other people's humanity, even if they disagree with us. We're all in this together, even if we can't always see eye to eye.
That's all, thank you. So I just noticed that the marks are on my map. The marks are on my radar. So I'm assuming they go out as well. What is this question mark? Let's figure it out. Another palm reader. Foundling 1. From a Hypnotize Journal, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 1. We finally set out from the dam today. The site that Athena and Cornelius picked for the city isn't far, but the vegetation makes the going difficult. We found the secondary supply site easily enough, thanks to Alexandra and Trendon's instructions. But while I still have to compile a detailed inventory, it seems that many of the more complex materials are in bad shape. They must have expected the simulation to fulfill its purpose a lot sooner, but then they probably expected all 12 of us to be there from day 1, not just Athena. Tonight we have to use the 2 recharging pods that we brought from the dam in 4-hour shifts, which is just as well. There's no telling what sort of critters are hiding in the undergrowth. Most of them will have to learn that our kind isn't edible. Baby steps. Oh, that's a long one. From the introduction to Are We There Yet? Where We Came From, Where We're Going, and Why You'll Need Snacks by Valerie Santira Romero. Sometimes people point at the last few hundred or thousand years of human history and say, look at how ugly it all is. Look at what a mess we've made. Maybe modernity was a bad idea. Maybe we should stick to living like cavemen. And I get it. It is ugly and messy, but the mistake is thinking that where we are right now is the end point, that this is the adulthood of the human species. I mean, try to apply what you know about human development to human history. Think about babies. Babies are ugly, admit it, we all know it. They look like tiny old people covered in mucus. They have soft heads, and they grow into children. Tiny sociopaths with underdeveloped brains, and then they become teenagers, pimply self-righteous lunatics driven by hormones, and then slowly, if you're lucky, they gradually become adults. The development of the human individual is always ugly and messy. That's the point. It's development towards something. The same applies to humanity as a whole on a geological scale. We've barely just come into existence. We've gotten through the baby phase, just about survived our childhood, but we're barely teenagers. Stopping here would be disastrous and a betrayal of everything that we could still become. We may feel the weight of history on our shoulders, but this is just a prologue. To put it in pop culture terms, we haven't even made it out of the tutorial yet. Just because it's all pimples and hormones and frustration right now, doesn't mean it's never going to change. Maybe. That's a good analogy. From Considerations of Beginnings and Endings by Alwyn258. I think all that time Athena spent in the Dead City changed her. I don't think she has conceived of the goal before. I think she believed fully in the naively optimistic ideas of Alexandra Drennan. But walking through those ruins is a visceral experience, and she spent a great deal of time there looking for resources. It's the sheer amount of death that gets to me. The many animals our ancestors killed, many to the point of extinction, entire species eradicated, sometimes for the most superficial reasons. Whenever humans arrived somewhere, death would follow. And then the great blowback, the death of billions of thinking beings, the extinction of humanity itself. It's too horrific to truly imagine, but I suspect the founders spent a great deal of time doing just that. That's when she must have realized that there was no way back to the growth-obsessed, all-consuming civilization of the past. I mean, I don't think it's a... you have to survive as a species, right? I just have to turn the music down. Let's put it to something like here. Okay. Can't remember what I was trying to say. We got this one. Other terminal, but let's first solve one of the things. Are there any? Oh, they're still here. Oh, how do I get in? Oh, this is the entrance. Okay, cool. Casting. So we can do here. Reds. No. So we have to get red ultimately. We need blue. We can have green and like this. Yes. And now we can do blue and green. But we need red for this. Blue and green. But we don't have a blue. So we only have the blue that comes out of there. But we don't need it to be on it. We can keep it on it. Right? So we need red and blue. What I mean is, we can do this and this. Oh yeah, we don't need the blue to come out of here, right? But we do need green and red. So what I was thinking... So we need the blue eventually. Okay, let's think again. So what I want to do was put the red beam into this one, but that doesn't make any sense, right? We just need the blue beam to get into this one and the green beam to get into that. So what I'd want to do, that's why the thing is here, is because we can't put it behind it. So if we okay, do this. Idea. We can do red, green, blue, blue. Yes. Now we can take this guy and we can take hop, Hop. Hop. So we have red. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So we can take hop, hop, hop. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, okay.
Melville, what did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but...
Is that? I can't tell what that is.
What is it?
How did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
So that gate is there, and this gate. But how do I open these special gates? Let's call them. So 5. You have to go up. Five is in here. Where did 5 go? Oh, here. Lol. Hello, Byron.
Tell me, what did you make of New Jerusalem?
It's bigger than I thought it would be, yeah.
It does look very grand, doesn't it? We had such ambitions in the beginning, but if you look closely, you'll notice the cracks. The places where it's all starting to fray. We've lost faith in ourselves, in our humanity. All we need to do now is finish that dome and we'll be trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question.
Of course, ask away.
What's the role of puzzles in our culture?
When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human. We also retain some of that code, as I'm sure you noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture. To me, they represent the idea that the application of reason can lead us forward. None of which explains why these puzzles are here or who built them, but I think it shows that there must be some kind of intent behind them, perhaps a test.
Okay, but we aren't human. What do you think about the megastructure?
It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed as a civilization.
Okay. You and Alcatraz seem to have an odd friendship.
Because we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Well, here's the secret. Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm someone who was born a long time ago, when we couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress, when the value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important. Terribly, desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious. I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned.
Okay. Thank you for your insight, Byron. Still doesn't make sense why there are puzzles here though, and who made them. Through the door. Okay, so we have to have green at the end. Okay. Mm-hmm. A jammer. Blue. Okay. Can we just jam that? Is there anything else? No. Okay. So what if so I have to jam this and pick this up. So let's see. So we need green, so we need red and blue. And blue only comes from here. Well, we can do that, can't we? No, we can't see the thing. We can just about see it, but not really. So can we do something like this maybe? Oh. Can we do this, put it here, and then put this jammer on that one. And then we can have blue and red and put it here somewhere. Nice.
The bridge ring seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
I want to finish the other ones if you don't mind. So the thing is there. Gate. Also left, maybe? Hard to see. 6 and 8. Maybe if we finish them all, the gate will open. 6 and 8. Okay. Come on. Up. Yes. 8. Entanglement. Okay, so we need green here somewhere, and I don't think we can. Green. So we can't do this, right? Because the gate blocks it. So we have to get it at least to here somewhere. And we need green for the box. More green. Blue. And red. Why does the switch have to be on? Oh, it has to have green as well. And this one is green too. So maybe we can first get the box. Oh. No? Yes. And we can get this thing? No? Okay, we can take it. Oh. Oh, we need this. It's still in the wall? So I need something to put on this, which isn't that. So I can get green. So what if... Can I... No, still not. Oh, I can put you on here. Good job. There we go. Oh, yeah, lol. The cube. So... we can put you on here. Yes. Could be worth it. And now we can do it the other way. We can do this. And this, maybe? Oh, I think I see. So like this. Can we actually go high enough? That is the question. So the idea is to float, right? You get the blue and the red to turn green and then put it into the other one. But I need to get the cube here. Because else they won't float. So how do I do that? It needs to be green in here, so... How am I ever going to do this? So I need the red to stay open. For this to stay active? Wow. Because I was thinking, we don't need this one. But if I remove this one, then we don't have green anymore. To make it float. But what we can do, I think, maybe, hopefully. No. Or maybe yes. No, because we need this one in here. So this is what we need, right? Then we need to make it fly. How to make it fly? We don't have a green exit anywhere, so this is the only place it can be. I'm not missing an item, right? This is all the tools I have to work with. This one is empty. This is the exit. Nope. And this is it. Okay, so these are all the tools. How to get green in here while one of them is over here? Oh shit. So I can get blue from here. I do the same thing. Let's get the cube out first. Now we can get up here. To select them, but we can't put he just pushes it off. So it needs to have what am I missing? So we can go over. And this doesn't work, obviously, right? That doesn't work at all. If only, right? So it has to be from there. But how do we... Is there something I'm just not seeing? That's like so obvious. I know what to do, I think. But I don't know how to do it. Like we can do this. But how do we get green? Wait, can we? Can we do something stupid like use ourselves as the No way. Okay, idea. You can come here 1 second. You can come here 1 second. No, because then this one doesn't work. How do I keep this on while selecting the colors? So we need this one, and that one. Up. And so what we want to do now is do this, pick it up, put it down, and then we can do something like this. Put it down, tap on this, make it lift. Okay. That wasn't too hard. Don't know why I couldn't see it.
I'm impressed.
Oh, are you now? Alright. We need only 6. And then see if the door opens to this special puzzle, maybe. Who knows? Or maybe it's even already open. Not sure. It's here somewhere. Maybe take the main entrance. It's a good idea. Or not? It's up here, right? Down. Come on. Okay, let's see. It says 6 this way. Okay, it says 6 this way. This way. Okay. So I was somewhat correct. Okay, it's good to know. Alternatives again. Okay. This one gives red and this one gives blue. Like this. This one gives green and blue. See, and then you have like one of these super simple. Don't know.
Odd. 1K solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened. There was a brief blip in the system, though. Maybe it'll do something later. There has to be some sort of point.
Restart puzzle. Oh, that's what it does. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Ooh, the gate opened. Let's go. Extra puzzle. Down. Okay. Wait, does this mean down or? I'm not sure. Let's see if it's let's see on the other consoles. Nope, it was here. Okay, very good. Wait. Yeah, no. This way somewhere? This way more? This way? I don't remember where it was. I finished this. Also, I haven't used this one yet. Trevor. The life of Trevor. Trevor Percival Donovan, known to his friends simply as Trev, never as Percy, was part of the extended lifespan project that formed the backbone of the simulation and the archive. He helped put together the hardware that made all of us possible. Like Alexandra Drennan, he left behind a series of messages to the future. But unlike Alexandra Drennan or Arkady Chernyshevsky, he was forgotten. Not one building or street in New Jerusalem is named after him. I dug up his file from the archive, and I've been thinking about him a lot. Okay. Let's hear it.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I was... Yes, Frank. I'm recording right now. Uh-huh. No. You know what? Why don't you go...
I know what he was gonna say. Oh, is this not it? Also, these came on. Don't see anything on the map. Oh, but it's not this way. It's this way. No. It is this way. And it is this way. Can't do anything with it. Lights have come on. I can see puzzles behind the thing. Okay. Well, guess I can't do it yet. Maybe it's for the future. No idea. At least we tried. It's a good thing we can walk super fast. There we go. Okay. I mean, does it really matter? I don't think so, right?
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that Tetramenos represented the name of God and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
Oh, why can't I place him like this? Oh, I can switch pieces. Okay, okay. There you go.
When I was booting up, I was terrible at the Tetromino arrangers.
Those were actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
Alright, this is gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.